I mean, the little book here says that the flavoring is a bunch of herbal components and, like, fruit flavors. 14 herbal and fruit flavored ingredients. Kofola has an herbal and citrusy kick, perfect to go with crunchy, crispy snacks or a hot meal. We recommend popping the can in the fridge so you can enjoy cold. And remember the motto, there is no Kofola without love. Alright. There you are. I've never gotten a drink in one of these boxes before. I just got Arcane Explosion and nosebleed starts to form. It's from the Universal Yums experience here from the Czech Republic. This is the first time I've ever had a little drink with the box. I wouldn't mind. Kofola. Kofola. I kind of hope they do drinks more often. I like tasting drinks. Alright, wild magic again. Can't really complain, I like wild magic. Alright, the plan is we're gonna look. We're gonna go out of our way to try and find Amnesia shrines. And we're going to stockpile spell points. That way if something goes wrong on the later floors, which is what usually happens. Yeah, my family signed me up for Universal Yums, so I've been getting these boxes once a month. I mean, as far as, like, gifts are concerned, this is one of my favorite things I've ever been given. I love just trying things. Like, I don't always like the things, but I'm always happy I got to try them. But for the most part, like, I've enjoyed almost every snack I've gotten. Some of them have been, like, too good, you know? Sometimes you get a thing and you're like, cool, that was amazing. Sad I'll never get to have it again because it's from, like, a country out there in the world. It's not available in any stores around here, and ordering on the internet is like, are you ready to buy 5,000 boxes of it because we only sell it in bulk for distributors? Or you're gonna get one small box for an exorbitant fee? It's like, god damn it. Like, I can't remember what country it was at this point, but I have all my books, so I could always look it up. But it was like a bar of chocolate, and it had an incredibly, like, flavorful cream inside. There were two of them. Like, one was like a raspberry cream, and the other one was like a Biscoff cream on the inside, and amazing. Like, best chocolate I've ever had. Never have it again now. Anyway, every floor is random magic. We are going to try and find Amnesia shrines and just stockpile spell points. We did that last time, but I kind of got willy-nilly with it and just spent them, which was bad for me. International candy and snack swaps. See, that kind of stuff sounds great. I'm into that. And again, as far as gear is concerned, I wouldn't mind pets. I want pets, ruby hearts, and, like, very generic wands. I want memory staffs, or I want sorcery, like something that's going to apply to large swaths of stuff. Reroll. Some pets, living stuff, ruby heart. And we got lightning form, ghost ball, Gosha. Alright, well, at least ghost ball's here. So what about the pets? What do we got? Pachyderm Lich, Frostview Raven, Fey Witch. I mean, Fey Ghosts are pretty nice. But I think at this stage, I do just want a heart. And Ghost Ball with what? Ghost King. That's the one I wanted to see. I'm just gonna send the ghost out there and hope they do the job, because it will cost me all my health to do this. Good luck out there, team. Counting on you. Nothing on my enemy's team can fly, so I'm feeling alright. Especially with these Ghost Kings. We're gonna have so many Ghost Gates. Oh, baby. A little closer. Don't let him over here. Do it, Ghost King. You let him over here. These zombies are making me nervous. Oh god, the ghosts are doing dark damage. Gosha, help out. I'm gonna have to use my teleporter and run away. Are all my Goshas dead? This is a problem. Alright, well, I should have just done this from the start. Do it for me. Good work, team. Blue Lion, Golden Skull, Watcher form. That is a nice selection there. Ruby Heart, or Ruby Heart. Given that I have Watcher form, a nice wide open floor would be nice. Yeah, like that. That would be great. So, Blue Lion, and then a Blue Lion, and then Golden Skull, and Golden Skull, and then I become the Watcher. Done. Man, Watcher form upgrade with, that was the Pyrostatic Watcher. That is a nice upgrade. I should try the Void Beam one at some point. I haven't done too much Watcher form. The fact that it could also do Arcane Lightning would be funny. We should mess around with that at some point. Heaven's Wrath, Slime Orb, Combust Poison. We do have a Ruby Heart here, but let's try rerolling. Exotic Pet, Ruby Heart. What kind of pets? Now we have Stormburst. Please have the buddies. Nope, Dual Nova. Ice Ball. And Life Drain. The pets, meanwhile, Frostpew Troll, Electric Troubler, Metallic Hellhound. I think I'm just gonna go for potions and health. Oh, yeah. Boop. Boop. Up. Up. One more step. You know? Take one more step. I just want everyone to be in here. Oh, you're pushing me. Well, that's what happens when you push me. And good day to you. Slimify with Rainbow. The Hunter-Seekers that desire only my death, and Magnetize radioactivity. We'll see what the floors look like. Good. I was gonna reroll anyway then. Fiery Tormentor, Conductance, Carnival of Pain. Carnival of Pain and Fiery Tormentor pair well, and it's Frostfire Tormentors. Sorcery Staff. Hello there. Of course, we currently have a sorcery-free lineup, but that being said, it is still a good wand. For our sorceries, it's good stuff. What about these pets? Infernal Spore Beast, Fleshbound Blizzard Beast, Silent Spectre of the Immortal variety. I'm thinking I'll stick with what I got here. So we have 2 Void Bombers and 2 Kobold Spawners. Kobold Bombers. Those sound scary. Alright. Fiery Tormentor. It's a good soundtrack. Let's get some Tormentors out in the world before I turn on Carnival Pain. Go forth, my army. Teach them a lesson. Yeah, I will take the sorcery staff. Perfectly timed, team. Perfectly timed. Sinister. What kind of pets do we have here? Frostbue Gnome, a slimy ogre. I would take a slimy ogre. That's a nice minion. Essence Flux, Wave of Dread, Toxin Burst. With Bomber, huh? What's going on, Gomper? Wave of Dread with Wave of Tyranny. We don't have Dominate, so that's a waste. And Essence Stabilizer. Four casts of Wave of Dread. Decent damage on it, though. Someone quoted the word selections. Listen, I don't want to tell y'all how to do your quoting jobs, but that's not much of a quote. Just putting that out there. Wasn't even misspelled or anything. Yeah, it's just a word. Just a pretty normal word. Alright, I'm gonna have to drink a mana potion because this guy's gonna beat me up until I do. Guess it'd be nice to try and burn through my bursts. Oh, this is gonna be a bummer. Some of you slimes are on my team. I appreciate you trying to chase them down, Ogre. Ugh. It's a real bummer. Alright. Everyone here needs to be essence fluxed. Except ideally for my buddy down there. You're poisoned, right? Come on, dude. Could you like go deal with that stuff over there? So just standing here watching? No? Ugh, another mana potion. Two waves of dread remain. Oh yeah, your word hint is... You know? You doing a variety of attempts at different spellings for words similar to portage and potage is kind of a good hint here. Those are small little differences between them. That's your hint. Small little differences. Slimy Flame Maw, Troll-Blooded Myco-Beast. Troll-Blooded Myco-Beast might be fun. It's not that subtle of a hint, thank you. Alright, we got Plague of Filth with Plague Horseman. Aether Swap. And 2 dragons, huh? Portal key would be nice to have. Like, that's a nice pet and all, but... If I could just get those horsemen out, that would be nice. And what are we working with? Shielded minions, collected agony, hungry dead, crystal power. My hint's confusing you? Small little differences? Subtle difference. We'll go with that as your simplified hint. Subtle differences. I think the double portals here are my best starting location. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got 1 Black Rider. They'll teleport around and do some good work. Oh, don't worry. Spelling's not my strong suit either. I think those 2 riders are basically enough to finish the floor, but why not make a 3rd? Ion. Ion Tentacles, Chill Wind, Mega Annihilate, Ice Vortex. really want to find Amnesia shrines. A lot of flame maws being offered me today. Electric flame maw, fleshbound electric sign, infernal bone knight. Another word hint. Its original definition is referring to a subtle difference in meaning or expression. But, as it evolved as a word, it now can mean subtle variations in color or appearance. It's much more broadly used now. Troll-blooded floor. And what about you guys? Infernal, electric, ghostly. Only one ion tentacle, huh? Chill wind with ice guardians. That won't help us. We have 3, like, great casts there, and this only works on frozen people. Thankfully, chill wind will work out. We could use chill wind and the ice vortex in tandem. We can get some ice drinks that way. Okay. All right.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream!
That's right! Scream real loud! 2 of them? Come on! Deals an additional ice and holy. We might be able to take these guys on. Problem is that Drake channeling requires them to die, so that's not gonna work out. Troll blood is just annoying. This might be a reroll on my part. Let's use this portal key. You always have nuances specific to language. I think originally, like I said, subtle differences in meaning was the original word, but these days it's usually used to talk about, like, you know, the little details, the minutia, the things you're slowly picking up and getting better at understanding things. All my hints are just derived from going to, like, the dictionary on my phone, like, oh, mama. The Oxford Dictionary says, a subtle difference in or shade of meaning, expression, or sound. With the verb, example being, the effect of music is nuanced by the social situation of listeners. I'm gonna re-roll. Soul Wind, Flame Burst, Heavenly Blast, Icicle. Alright, there we go. Arcane Wind on Soul Wind, Bright Flames, we're doing holy damage. I could work with that. Oculus would be nice to have. Flame into holy, arcane into physical, physical into fire. Oh, what kind of pet are you? A mortal warlock making immortal imps? That sounds disgusting. Disgusting, mate. Does cost 54 health to cast Soul Wind, but how much damage is it doing? 56 dark damage. We can kill a lot with 56 dark damage. And they're all living, so we'll get a lot of ghosts. We're also doing 60 holy damage. Man, I should just like spawn in the middle and pop a flame burst. Yeah, it's like most of the floor. You little bastards. Where do you come from? There we go. A mortal warlock. Slime orb with adaptive slime, vampiric gaze. We don't have that many allies. Lumbriogenesis is half my health. So a 75 health worm ball. A poison worm ball. A billion skills, but it's not a lot of killing potential on my part there. Reroll. Lightning bolts with electric ink. Ice orb with Feybound orb. Mega Annihilate with Giant Slayer. Deals this damage to every tile of multi-tile units. And Twilight Gaze. Is there a floor that's just big guys? Dang. Well, there's a Mothman. These aren't great spells for me. Oh lord. Oh, I can take out the Isle of Undeath really fast. This is probably the one. Feybound orb. Ice Fairy for every 75 damage dealt. My, come on. In the rift, straight casting it. What's going on, Days? Let me guess, immune to lightning? Of course you are. Go forth, my minions! Man, how did you die? Oh, you didn't die, you just teleported somehow. Out of my way, I'm taking out this spawner. Fine, you do it. See if I care. A bunch of immortal imps is very funny. Perfect. Siphon shields with shield steel, so we can get a lot. Ring of spiders with turbotoxin, lumbriogenesis with ectogenesis, so ghost worms. And gravity blade. I like gravity blade. Nature spells and skills gain minion health. I mean, we're going to end up with some stuff. Nature probably makes the most sense. There's probably the most nature conjuration. Finger 6. What about Dwarven Chainmail, maybe? Just 50 resist for fire, dark, and physical. Not the worst. Finger 6 is always good. course, we're not gonna have any floors with shielded minions. You guys will have shields. There we go, yeah. There it is, shields. What's going on, Lexicon? You back from France? Be nice to try take out the things out of the eye of spells early. Had a hellish trip back. Yeah, the return is always the hard part for travel for me too. You have one teleporter. Stuck on standby with no guaranteed passage for a week. End up being only an overnight. Yeah, that sounds pretty scary. Who's making all these spark spirits? You all knew what I was talking about, right? Anyway, I was saying that should be illegal. I hate that kind of stuff. Colleges do that too, and it's always annoyed me. Where they will over-enroll. And then when all the students show up and they don't have rooms, they're like, oh, how could this have happened? It's like, well, you over-enrolled. Yeah, but we wanted all the money. We didn't think there'd be consequences. Ugh, 30 health. Oh god, you're gonna be able to dash at me, aren't you? Good, he dashed after someone else. You jerk!
I'm sorry.
Surely they can help by teaching a class, right? I just saw olive oil flailing arms. What are you, like 97 years old? Making a reference to, Popeye? Grandpa? I think I might just use... You know what? No, I won't. I'll just do this. Now you can't reach me. And you two cease to exist. Ha, sucker! Are you implying that people in art school have old-timey cartoon tastes? Ugh. Fine. I could probably get away without healing if I just run away. We were showing a lot of old-timey stuff. Oh god. No! Don't do it! Alright. They can't dash on me yet. Film history was my favorite. Silent films are fun. I enjoyed all my film classes and my animation classes. Terrible floor for arc lightning. The Popeye comic strip. This is a dream come true and I'm still confused. Doesn't it show? I didn't go to an animation school, but I did study animation. Specifically, computer animation. Yeah? My animation professor was a former Pixar person, so we got... What's-his-face? Lasseter came and spoke for one of our classes, which was fun. I want that miniaturization shrine. I mean, with Seal Fate having genocide on it, that's pretty good. They had a dedicated CRT video editing machine. Had like 60 megabytes of RAM. That's pretty fun. I did computer animation, and then got more interested in doing like practical effects, so I ended up doing more film stuff. Animation's a tough industry, that's why I didn't go into it. I spent a year working for an animation studio. The commute sucked because it was like almost an hour drive from where I am. But mostly, like, I find animation fun. I like doing it. But part of, like, the school experience is you get to work on what you want to work on. Like, your assignments are, like, you get to make what you want as long as you're working on the principles that you're learning. Working for a company, you work on a lot of shit that you just don't care about, and, like, then I feel it. Like, I don't mind spending, like, 19 hours moving things slowly and, like, running into stupid problems that I have to overcome. That's always fun for me. But that's because it's working on something I want to work on. When it becomes, like, the fucking sun-dried raisins lady for a commercial. Like, I don't care. I don't like it. I had to work on... I've told the story before, but the Radio City Music Hall Christmas Spectacular, one year they changed Santa's sleigh from red to blue, rendered the whole thing, and then threw away the working files. And then when the people in charge saw it and were like, what the hell are you doing? No, his sleigh needs to be red. It got sent our way, and so for like 8 hours a day for a week, my job was rotoscoping around Santa Claus's ass in a 3D video of him riding his sleigh over Times Square to get to the Radio City Music Hall and turning those blue sleigh red. And it was just... it wasn't even animation at that point, but like it ended up being my job while I was working there. So it was just like every day going through frame by frame, changing the sleigh color, like staring directly at Santa Claus's ass. And that's because we had a contract with them where every year we would update the advertisements on the billboards in there. Like we would just load it up and swap out whatever ads are supposed to be back there. And they're like, all right, you also get to do this. So like that wore me down. And then most of my 3D job and animation stuff was like doing 4D rides for like casinos or like weird amusement park stuff. So like on the fun side, I got to make like a Borg cube and a Borg sphere. Like that was a fun modeling job. And then on the other side of it was like doing scene design for an underwater like 4D ride. And just like you do it, it's submitted, and when it comes back, it's okay. There's not enough gold coins on the ocean floor. Go through and add hundreds of those. And you do it and you send it back. There's too many gold coins. Just like, I don't think I want to do this professionally. You got the trace ass? Yeah, I am complaining about it. It was not fun. How important is a miniaturization shrine to me? Because Mousecalc is going to be not super helpful here. Holy Fire with Heaven Call. Oh, I get a charge of Seraph. That's not going to help. Really, like, Seal Fate is a pretty nice one. I think that might be good enough. So yeah, my 1 year working for a small animation studio is when I was like, maybe I'll do something else. But I still enjoy animating. I'm very much out of touch with the software entirely at this point, though. Like, I worked on my stuff using, like, Maya. I don't even know if Maya exists anymore. Drink the red. Does it look red? It's like vaguely red. Oh, you mean in here? Yeah, I want to sip the big cauldrons. What about the other floors? Like, I like miniaturization shrines. Maya still exists? That's nice. I'm glad Maya's still around. Boo, 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 boo. 100% Dark Resist? No. Yeah, I know, like, Blender really blew up, which, you know, good for Blender. Wow. I might actually still be better off going here. Yeah, when I was using Maya, I don't think Autodesk owned it at the time. I should really sit down and just mess around with Blender. Everyone wants to animate Rick and Morty. Most people end up doing, like, American airline adverts. I imagine, like, the 2D scene is even more difficult these days. Animate Dingus. I mean, we have a lot of animated dinguses. Me and Andrew made all those things. Yeah, I'll go here. A little change of scenery goes a long way in any job. It's true. I just don't know where I want to start. You know, down here lets me hit both the spawner types. Animate a 3D dingus. Maybe one day. Where do you guys come from? Oh, you're mine! That's nice. Dr. Brule character from the O'Reilly. Oh, yeah. Steve Brule. Oh, I need to reach one of those little humans. Filthy humans is. Oh yeah, the 3D dragon one. At some point, I think I've showed it before, but like, I have all of my stupid, like, animation stuff from when I was a student. We could always take a look at it. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doop. What do you got left? Come here, you. Ah, you handle it. Banana, 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 banana. Still works for 90s stuff. It's all still there. Yeah. Holy hypocrisy, Batman. In reference to the commercial? Who's still alive? Oh, there's one dude running away up there. Go beat him up. Crippling depression, TBIs. Blizzard beacon. What do we got first of all? Beauty of steel. Heals allied metallic units. That won't help. Word of Madness is nice, though, with echoing. Imp Swarm with dark. Storm summoning on the Drakes is nice. Healing light. Well, we have a floor where we're able to work on our dragons good enough. And our dragons will be living. Ever melting cube. Googles. It's like not a bad selection of spells, but I do think we want to reroll. Staff of Heaven's Vengeance. Good luck, Lexicon, and welcome back. Kick back and relax. I don't know how bad your jet lag is, but whenever I had to travel back to the States, I was always a wreck. Oh god. 10 casts of Blaze Rip and 8 Hungry Maws, that's all I got? Aether Poison. Sweet god, this is a dark selection of spells. That's no good. You know, I do have living minions. You have 3 of those spells on yourself right now? Alright, alright. I guess I could take Staff of Heaven's Vengeance. All the same, this is gonna be a rough floor. Oh, this is gonna blow. There are more enemies than I have cast here. Swap places with a friendly undead. We don't have those. Really, I have 2 spells to work with. Hunger Maw doesn't even last forever. Oh god. Well, I want the staff relatively quick. That will help a bit. This is gonna suck. What's the item? Item? Oh, what I just picked up, I took Staff of Heaven's Vengeance. So if I see anything hit my buddy here, I do holy damage to them. Won't work on the slimes, unfortunately. Alright, I would like to get to and destroy spawners with a quickness. God. Stop blowing up on me. Everything's really just hinging on my pets here. It's all I got going for me. Can't quite reach it yet. We might actually be alright. It's just a few troublers left. Which means I think we're gonna be okay. They are unfortunately slimy troublers. Ruby Hearts, Spriggan Maker, Flaming Eyeball Lich, Starfire Chimera Lich, Night Hag Lich. All liches! Infernal gifts. Worm eggs with scale harvest. Spider queen. Mass taxation. Shield steal again. Earth sentinel. 5, 6, like 10. 12. We have 15 spells. 15 casts, rather. That is not enough. Let's portal key. If there's an Amnesia shrine, I'll be fine. That's a reroll from me. Still Ritual of Revelation. Sweet God. Time Striders isn't the worst grab. Spark Loom. Ring of Magnetic Charisma might be a nice thing to bring along. I'm always tempted for Tree Lord Staff, just in case we find the book. Is this a crowded level? God damn it. Of course, it's what I want, but like, that would be such a bad land. That's not nearly as horrible. It's 8. Four enemies in line of sight. 2, 4. I really just need a nice level layout for this. Oh. Electrocute soundtrack is working for that? Nice. Good, good. Shielded Eagles, Devour Mind. Only target living and arcane. With Horde mode. Alright, if we have Horde mode on this, I want a floor with just plenty of living things. Whew. Hold on, I gotta pee. And it's like, I know his boss because I went to college with her, and I've had to work with her when doing student club stuff, and I know just how frustrating that could be. So I understand. But it's way worse because, like, there's a power imbalance there, whereas when it was, like, a student thing, and I was just running one club and she was running another club, that's just, like, there's no consequences, there's no stakes. So, like, that was just mildly annoying. I can only imagine, like, the version he got to experience. Devour Mind could be fun here. Yeah, this could spread pretty fast. As long as they're living. These are all living. Like, the many units here would be bad, but it could work out in my favor on this one. Just kind of like pick a little zone where I have some control over line of sight and just go nuts. 75% resist in the dark, but honestly the 36 arcane. There's many units here. So it's gonna take arcane and then dark. So the problem is, like, they split. That's gonna be the annoying part. But I think we can handle it. And I want the Ring of Magnetic Charisma. Doot, 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 doot. This little box here might be, like, where I want to do it. Because the zombies themselves will be able to cast this spell. Which means I should see exponential zombie explosion. It should just basically become a series of zombies that are making more zombies. A bit of a zombie plague, if you will. Yep, that's working as hoped. It's just zombies begetting zombies. That's the ideal. And it doesn't require line of sight, so this should become a nice little situation. Like, I can go out there and help, but I kind of just want to watch this devolve into a zombie apocalypse. Good. Look at him go. Good work, zombies. That little bottleneck there, they're fighting back, but again, line of sight, not a requirement. So I should be able to cause some problems down there. Damn it, they shot my dude. Ba-do-ba-doo. Alright, try and help my people down there. Things are getting a little out of hand. Just to make some headway down here. Go get him, flock of eagles. Alright, you tried, flock of eagles, you tried. Ugh, that choke point's annoying because they have ranged attacks and we don't. The zombie apocalypse worked out great, except for right over here. Which, again, we can solve. It's just a little annoying is all. Damn, they're gunning them down. I feel like I need to take out that little corner experience. That's a big part of their chokehold over here. I wish I had just one thing here. Earthquake. Earthquake would be great. Never mind. You know? It's entirely based on line of sight, right? I could see how many from here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, plenty. Ritual of Revelation. Ow. Alright, we stopped channeling there. They made a big hole. $77 health to cast is such a bummer. God damn it. Wish I had a translocation spell. Ow, 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 ow. Flock of eagles. Ugh. I thought this was going to be a very nice and easy floor, but I was wrong. Good God. Alright. I broke through the choke point. That was where things were getting messy. Trying to work out what's going on. This is the bad guys down here. Everything else is mine. Don't blink through the wall that way, you dummies. Woof. It all started out so well, and then this hallway choke point ruined us. There we go. Was it worth it for a ring of magnetic charisma? We'll find out. Boots imminent doom? Well, hold on. Word of beauty, bright flame, bone barrage, imp swarm, devour flesh, rainstorm with acid rain, volcanic eruption, fleshbound gorgon, infernal butterfly demon, immortal void slime. An immortal slime is pretty fun. What about you guys? Fleshbound Chaos Knight, Fey Red Cyclops. Huh. Not the best. We have 6 casts of this. Honestly, my minions can do most of the work. This might be a reroll regardless. Oh god, they're all slimy? We're not going there. What about the boots? Fountain of Venom would be on my team. Each turn, extend poison duration by 1 on every poison enemy, and poison each other enemy. Well, it won't work on these little guys, but... sure my opponents will deal with this for me. Go get him, team. What's Eye of Ice got? Ice Array, so I can do multiple casts, right? Yeah. Alright, my immortal dude is already out there. Doot, doot, doot. It's another one where I probably shouldn't have come to this floor. Actually, you're immune to poison. I shouldn't worry about you. Oh god, where'd you come from? I'd like to apologize. Oh wait, no, I heal my friends when I do this. That works just fine. Eye of Ice. Rain Cloud. I thought I said rain. I do. Which also had a CG dragon. Just love those CG dragons. What can I say? So that's a little unfortunate. Imp Call is still on. Word of beauty? I'm gonna heal folks that I don't want to heal. It's still probably a good idea. Alright. Bone Brush. He's trying to chase me down, but he'll be dead soon. And he's incapable of healing. Kill him. Might as well have both casts of Eye of Ice on. Whatever helps me to kill these dudes quick. Alright, you guys should be able to finish the rest. Perfect. Giant Bear with Venom Bear. Aftershocks and Earthquake. Purity. Side of Blood. Eye of Fire. Healing. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, champ. We're really just gonna lean on pets here. Fleshbound Wailing, Burning Bark Lord, Fleshbound Yeti. Reroll. There we go. Spells. Arcane Crossfire. 4 additional missiles are fired from arcane allies. You are not arcane, unfortunately. You're not arcane. Lightning Spire is not arcane. Come on, give me Amnesia Shrine. It's all I want. Living Emberstone could work out. This is one of the few stages where it looks like we might have a chance with our stupid siege golems. I'm just sad there are artists here. Artists disgust me. Horrid little pests. I really want a heart. Lightning resistant, come on. At least we have Heaven Strike. See, this is like the real problem. We don't want this to get out of hand. .15 range. And what upgrade do we have? Recycling. My hands are full of gnomes. Ooh, you know what? Minotaur liches work for me. Yeah, there's that chain lightning I was afraid of. Try and like stun lock as many of them as I can. Seraphs, heal me, please. .50 health. Are my siege golems dead already? Go get him, Seraphs. Ow. Come on, siege golems, blow something over here and make golems. Make more fairies. Oh lord, arcane combustions here, huh? It's a little worrisome. What do we have on lightning bolts? Electric ink. You know, I'm just gonna cast magic missiles to generate fairies. You know, that is an interesting... I never considered that. If we take, where is it? Glitter Dance. We generate fairies. Fairies are arcane. You could take Arcane Crossfire, and it provides your minions for you. That's not bad. I don't know how that never dawned on me. That's a smart combination. A crafty combo. Your word hint is, it's already been solved by the way, but small differences, subtle differences. Potion and a heart and a stopwatch sounds nice. Gates of Helheim. Summon wizard with global summoning. Furnace of sorcery, blue lion, ice phoenix, petrification aura, amp swarm. Underworld passage, invoke savagery. You can just walk right through walls. Like, we're short the potion here, but it's probably fine. That should be the word. Ah, you gotta redeem Lord of the Word and tell me what you want your words to be sometimes. Do. There's my wizard. Have fun against him. I'm guessing that has flames of sorcery on it? Yeah. Well, maybe not then. Let's not cast that. That's just gonna blow me up.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? That's right!
That's right! Scream real loud! Well done. Do 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 do. Alright. I've already won, now we just wait. Nightly Oath, Flesh Fiend, Conductance, Wall of Ice, Blink, Devour Mind. Again, does it still have... Still has Horde mode. Protective Warp? That's not bad. Toxin Bomber, Shield Burn. Hungry Wall? Flesh Fiend with Belly Flop. 25 damage leap. Costs 80 health to cast this, man. Interesting. Miniaturization Shrine. I could miniaturize this wand. No. I want to stock up my spell points. We have not found a single Amnesia Shrine. It is making me a bit sad. It's tricky because, like, when you have spells that work, you don't want to re-roll. Okay. Welcome back, Opportunity. Nah, we're still cruising. I've been hoping to find an Amnesia Shrine, but so far no luck. Like, I like that I have Blink and I have Disperse, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff here that I don't want to be dealing with. Maybe I will reroll. might reroll. Dream of the Star Wall. Alright. Lightning Staff, Blood Legion Banner. Never would have dreamed that Greeting for Amnesia would be the strat. The nice thing about it is if you forget a bunch of spells right as the floor is ending, you keep all the spell points. So, like, it'll reload you with new spells for the next floor, but you'll keep all the spell points. So you can kind of, like, stockpile if you're careful. And having a stockpile means if you get to, like, 20 or 21, and the game gives you, like, a bad loadout, you could just purchase spells to mitigate the problem. Unfortunately, last time I stockpiled spells and I bought stuff for funsies. I threw it away. Hopefully it's a good... Oh, it's a good layout. Star Host means we're gonna get our Star Swimmers, which will deal with the Ice Worms. Go. Get him, Starwall. Wreck up the joint. Yeah. Teach them a lesson. Show them what happens if they mess with me. Perfect. Come on, Amnesia. Alright, we got Chill Wind with Arcane Storm. Cast our Blaze Rip. We have Golden Skull with Blood Skull, which is our Blood Shift spell. Blizzard with Snow Feathers. Return a charge. We don't have Ice Phoenix, so that's not going to do anything for us. Spirit Tutor. We don't have any undead, so Soul Swap's useless. Hag's Eye is nice, though. Plasmify gets us slimes. They bet on the wrong wizard. I would be fine re-rolling here, I think. Reroll. Oh no. Alright, we get Echoing Chaos, Word of Chaos. That's good. We have 4 charges of Lightning Strike with Shore Strike. Dream Form, so good resistance. I guess we could pump out as much Goshas as we can. And Living Rain, alright, we got Living Rain. I like Living Rain. That's a lot of Fire Liches. If I start here, that is the closest one, so the Frost Spew Frosty Tormentor will work for me. Although Idle and Death working for me is also nice. Mostly just to get out of the way. That's so much health. Wait, the furnace. The furnace is a construct. Welcome to the family, buddy. Go get him, friend. Alright, we're dream walking. Go back to dream walking. Had a dream walks. You're immune to lightning, right? Alright. You work for me. You're also immune to lightning now. Strike them down with lightning. Man, that guy just went all the way to the upper corner and just hung out there. I feel like all this fire that's generating these papers is coming entirely from the giant furnace man that works for me. Whoop. I don't know what mouse combination that was to make the game minimize. That was weird. What's going on, Quark? Oh, we wildin'. No, thank you. Yeah, he's just running away. Like a coward. So far, so good. We're on 18. Just a couple floors left to go. Assuming we are able to get some decent spells along the way. I was trying to get away from the Phoenix before it blew up on me. Think I have enough chaos quills here? Yes, go furnace, fight! It's fun having a giant furnace work for me. There we go, the Drider's gone, it won't be poisoned anymore. We did it! Oh, Amnesia Shrine, yes! The perfect time for it, too. Is our 19th floor. Word of Ice with Endless Ice. Gain a charge of all other ice spells. Which, we do have. Aether swap, you monsters. We got Lord of the Void. Interesting. Massive Chorus and Choir of Angels. We don't have Moon Speaker, do we? No Moon Speaker. We definitely don't want to re-roll because we finally got some good things here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wanted to bring my friend with me. Oh, I see the swapping started. Secure my little area. The soul swappers. Little aether swapping monsters. I could end up anywhere on this map. I gotta be careful. Here I go, swapping around again. Come on, aether swap me again, you little jerks.
Hello there.
Woo, a little scary. Going on, Odin? Oh, you put me up here. That's perfect. Glassify that lady. Quick. May a choir of angels sing me to full health again. Be nice to just kind of walk to where I want to go without too much concern here. You. Who remains? We got Slaz, but he's about to die. You have 1,000 health left. I think it's worth using my teleport just to make sure I could do exactly what I want to do. Which is forget everything. Go for the big ones first, get as many as I can. Oh, alright. I believe in my minions. Big Dungeon Dragon session tonight? Oh yeah, 58 spell points. No matter what, I think we'll be able to deal We got Mutant Wolf, Mass Melt on Melt, Chaos Barrage, Mega Barrage, Storm Drakes with Dragon Mage, Blood Golem, Word of Undeath. Forget them all. Throw it all away. Alright, Gates of Helheim. Furnace Sorcery, Flock of Eagles, Stampede Form, Blink with Blind Casting. What are our boss choices here? Ophan or Ophan with a Duplication Shrine. Man, we could just forget everything again. We'll have so many spell points. What did the game give me here? We have Glitter Dance, Prince of Ruin, Conjured Vitality, Righteous March, Crystal Power, Natural Vigor, Chastisement, Fey Malevolence, Toad Blood, Shock Value, Stormcaller. So put it on. Forget everything. I mean, the game was nice enough to give me a bunch of things I want in the skills department. Learn Blink. Get Thunder Strike. Thunder Blink. Heaven Strike. Grab my Storm Brute Tricksters. Blink would be such a lame spell if it was taken literally. Like you just blink. They're gonna fight the BBG? Oh. I made 160 spell points. I'm just gonna go ahead and kip myself out. And there's a Duplication Shrine. But first, you're not a construct. Want that Duplication Shrine before Ophan manages to make it go away. You little bastard. Duplicate the mini sorcery staff. Doing 38 damage. 52.
Hello there.
What's going on, Zoan? Alright. My minions are up top. We're starting to get some Infernal Reapers out of that. So that all worked out. We can keep Ophan kind of locked down. Do. Hook me up. What mode is this? So, we are doing the challenge run called Wild Magic, which means there's no spell points on any level, and every time we finish a level, it gives us a random collection of spells with upgrades and skills. However, on floor 19, we found an Amnesia Shrine, and we abused the Amnesia Shrine. So I got to pick my spells for this floor. And my favorite build in Rift Wizard is doing Blink with the Thunder Blink upgrade and Heaven Strike on Thunder Strike, and then taking every translocation skill. That is my favorite builds, because it's very mobile, it generates minions, it has basically unlimited casts, it can stun lock enemies that aren't immune. So I put this together to let me kind of move around and set myself up. Let's take Disperse with Protective Warp. Where are my fairies? I have Glitter Dance, right? I feel like I should have gotten some fairies. I don't see any fairies. Where are my fairies at? And we're currently fighting Ophan. Is Glitter Dance broken right now? Disperse, an arcane spell. 1, 2, 3. There they are. That was weird. Glassy face stab with Sonic Shield combo? Oh yeah. The only problem is when you're doing the Wild Magic challenge, don't really get to choose. We're gonna forget these spells again, but I'm gonna keep my 142 spell points, so it'll be fine. Any spider webs I can teleport to? Have some effect causing you to free cast non-arcane spells? Nope. Oh, I keep on hitting the wrong button here. Just that every time I blink, I cast Thunder Strike on 3 targets for free. Right now I'm just generating a lot of my little storm trolls because they are living minions, which is how I'm getting all my frogs. Wah, wah. I enjoy living in the walls, sucker. For whatever reason, on my screen, a lot of you guys have the same exact color for your names, and I didn't realize that was you, Opportunity. This is all above board. Don't change how Amnesia Shrine works. I'm getting really unlucky. Insofar that I keep on getting Disperse cast back and not Blink's cast back. I shouldn't have taken disperse. But also my fairies, man. There we go. Think about making remove the spell from the spell list like Amnesia. I think because it's only on the floor you're on, it can only be abused for a floor. So I don't think it needs too much in the way of reworking. Granted, for this particular challenge, it is kind of funny that you could, like, stockpile a massive amount of spell points. But again, I think it's so situational that it's more of a fun, like, oh, that's neat, as opposed to, that's broken, it should be fixed. But I'm also more on the fence about it than anything else. Like, either way could be fine. Especially though, it's a relatively rare run-in, so I kind of like that you have, some finagling you could do with it. Come on, give me my blink cast back! All you pink names look the same to me. How are we only on 3? Come on! Wow, I'm just rolling disperse over and over and over. Unlimited disperse works here. You know what? If I just spend a few spell points, I could prevent this from happening. Give me Echomancer. Okay. This will make it so the only arcane spell available will be Blink. Can you Sight of Blood something to kill Ophan easy? Probably. This floor can get ridiculous if Ophan summons the wrong thing. Which has happened to me before. Day 1's complete disposal. You're still alive. You're still alive. Demon units are also affected. What kind of enemies do we have here? Fae Storm Knight. Who's living? Here. It's always funny when you find a living lich. Berserked and stunned. Could just dominate Ophan. But the funny part is, dominating Ophan, he will continue to do his various things, which will still summon enemies, which I always find funny. Wizard Gang. Void Lord. Because he kept on making more and more and more friends. It was very funny, but also like, please stop. The worst one I ever had, though, by a country mile, was Ophan summoned at a mortal bone shambler megalith. That was the longest I've ever been on a floor in this game in my life. It was rough. Dominate plus Hungering Idol. Hungering Idol. Do, 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 do. What spell gets the Hungering Idol upgrade? Is that a Dominate upgrade? I haven't used that one, I don't think. I just saw you Dominate. Enchantment, Dominate. There you are. No, it's not one of those. Gains your Dominate spell. We could make him a cult leader. He could just start dominating other people. I'm gonna make him a cult leader. There you go, Ophon. Start dominating other people for me. Ophon works for me. There's 1,000 wizards on this floor now. It's like the blood fire. Oh. The burning idol. Do do do. He might eat it. Ophon doesn't have a lot of health. Sure. And I'll just go on a walk. Oh, no, we don't even need anywhere near 98 spell points. Plus, we'll have, like, the random spells the game gives me. I wonder what Burning Idol's targeting that Ophon has not died yet. What if there was another Burning Idol? How much health do the frogs have? 107. Alright, I should be fine. What's going on, final boss? We also have a lot of snakes being summoned on our team. This challenge is 0 out your spell points every floor. Why would you suggest that? What's wrong with you? We had to scrimp and claw our way to an Amnesia shrine to make this possible. Don't try and take away my fun. Ooh, a heart. I desire it. Yeah. Had we found this shrine on an earlier floor, it would not have been nearly as effective. Oh, you just want me to do it again. Doopy 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 doopy. I mean, you always want me to replay these things. I'll just replay them. I don't need the excuse. Wait. Is that my one enemy here? Physically resistant. Weak to holy. Hey! was nice getting 2 hearts at the end of the floor there. I have both chimeras. Hey. Word of madness. Word of beauty. Armageddon blade with armor of Armageddon. Conductance, flame burst with bright flame. It gave me blink with thunder blink, which is kind of funny. Ghost ball, pyrostatic curse, fan of flames with wildfire, mercurize, petrify. Not a bad list, not a bad list. We got Hex Specialist, Void Flame Lantern, Chaos Poet, Shielded Minions, Stormbrew Tricksters. I mean, it already gave me most of the things. Why don't we just complete the grand design here? Do-ba-do-do-ba-do-do. Ba ba boo doo boo doo boo 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 doo boo. Yeah. Where? Got Holy Thunder. Thunder Lord. Give me my Choir of Angels. Whenever an enemy takes arcane damage, all holy minions in line of sight re-deal that damage. I could do that. I could work with that. Choir of Angels, massive chorus. And then Disperse with Violent Warp and Magic Missile with Ricochet. Although, Arcane Crossfire might be more fun. Like, we will have little arcane buddies. Yeah, why not? And we still have money left over for emergency provisioning. Put you at the top. Put you in second spot. You in the third spot. You in the fourth spot. Mordred's like, he'll never be able to get me, because he's gonna have random spells. Sorry, Mordred. I lied. Hey, Mordred, think fast. Where'd Mordred end up? There he is. Doot doot. Did he die once? How many shields does he start with normally? I think we killed him once. That was quick. Where'd you go? Doot. Doot, doot, doot. God damn! We do, like, we kill- we do. we kill him when we do that. What do I have on Petrify? Is it the arcane one? No, it's Rocky Servitude. Petrify the poor man. Choir of Angels. Disperse the fool. Good God! We're doing like around 700 points of damage when we disperse them. That is intensely powerful. Where are you now, Mordred? Oh, he's under the... He's on his last life, the poor bastard. Wow. I think it's because Moonspeaker, as well as the, my minions are also shooting out magic missiles. So he was just taking a large amount of damage every time we dispersed him. That's intense. And we had the Choir of Angels doing all of the Moonspeaker damage. Yeah, Moonspeaker was, look at that. Massive amounts of damage off Moonspeaker. Well, the Dark Wizard's slain. His beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon will be built again. And your soul is bidden to sleep and dream once more. Alright, that was wild magic. We have done this challenge run successfully a few times in the past, but this time we have an achievement for it now. Also, like, it's kind of fun trying to play for, like, I want to find an Amnesia Shrine, just to, like, clown on Mordred a little bit. I do recognize it spits in the face of the challenge itself, but I think it's fun to happen every once in a while, because obviously you're not going to find an Amnesia Shrine every time. And if you find it early in the run, it's not going to be terribly helpful. But it's still a valid strategy. If you find it in like floor 5 or 6 or 7, just get yourself 5 spell points, so at the very least you can have Blink later on. It's just another version of preparedness. We, however, found it on 19, floor 19, which meant we could have lots of spell points, which was pretty fun. Pretty fun. And then we built just a ridiculous, like, obliterate Mordred in one shot setup. I forgot how good Choir of Angels is for setting up Moonspeaker like that. Dominated Ophon, which is always funny. Purchases everything. So many things purchased. Staff of Heaven's Vengeance was doing a lot of work on that floor. 8,000 damage. Almost 9. And then for Mordred, poor man went down real fast. 16 turns. And I was kind of just goofing off for a few. But yeah, Moonspeaker did most of the work there. Alright. Let me take that one off the wheel. That poor bastard.